There's a lot of buzz around Old Trafford right now. Ruben Amorim has officially joined as our head coach, and honestly, the whole squad is excited. The man has a way of connecting with his players that just brings out the best in them. That's what he did at Sporting, and he won 2 league titles because of it. Of course, what do you think made him so successful at Sporting Lisbon? It's the trust he builds with each player. Amorim believes in his squad, not just as athletes but as people. When a coach has that kind of faith in you, you want to give everything on the field. Combine that with his tactics and his drive to win, and you've got a coach who can push you beyond your limits. It's obvious from the powerful farewell Sporting gave him after his final home match, a 4-1 victory over Manchester City, and it says everything about him. For a club to give him that kind of send-off, it shows the impact he had, not just on the pitch but throughout the whole club. He made a real connection with Sporting, and I think he'll be able to do the same here at United. He hasn't held his first training session yet, but I think that trust and energy he brings will be enough to turn things around at United. Right now, United needs that blend of passion, tactical discipline, and player faith. Amorim's got it all. His methods brought Sporting huge success, and I truly believe that with him here, we'll have what it takes to rise from our struggles and get United back to where we should be. We've taken a look at what the United players have said about their new head coach, starting with Captain Bruno Fernandes.
I've seen them playing, as I said in many interviews, is someone that brought the excitement back to the club. He brought a lot of good things for the club, and hopefully I hope that he can do the same here, because sometimes a person can change the energy of a space if it's the right moment, and we hope that it can come, and this is the right moment for him to come and bring his energy, bring his qualities and his knowledge of football, because he's done something really special at Sporting. If someone doubt about that, it's about just looking at the past, and Sporting was about to be about 20 years without winning the league, and he got back to win the league, and he won it 2 times in 4 years with a really youth team in a moment of change. So hopefully he can do the same here for us, and it's going to be a successful time for all of us. Obviously, for me, what stands out, as I said to you, is the connection he has with the players. You see it at the end of the game when the manager is going from your club in the middle of the season, and with all the things that they have still to win, and you see the way they say goodbye to him, the way they make him feel part of the team, and how they treat him. So it shows that he's a great character.
Amorim helped develop the careers of many top players at Sporting, including United midfielder Manuel Ugarte and City's Matheus Nunes, as well as showing a commitment to youth. Fernandes claimed that track record makes him an ideal fit for United, who pride themselves on giving youngsters a chance, and said his loyalty to his players is an admirable quality.
And he's someone that gives it all to the players. Like I've seen many moments where players were struggling, and he kept his face on them. He always go to the press conference and always defend their players, and always kept them under himself to give them the best opportunity to shine. Also because he had a really youth team, so that they needed that. And hopefully when he comes here, he can do the same again with the youth.
Now, Manuel Ugarte said after leaving Sporting CP in 2023, "We talked about things that have nothing to do with football. I really like him. I learned a lot from him. I hope that in the future he will be my coach again." I saw that Sporting fans were upset, and that's understandable, because the coach is a great coach. It's good for United. We have to take advantage of it and get him to convey his ideas as quickly as possible. I think it's going to be a different dynamic, and the day-to-day will be similar to Sporting's. The league, the country, the football. It's a big challenge for him, but we all know he has the ability. When Rasmus Højlund was asked about Amorim's arrival, he said, "I am really looking forward to this. He has great ideas. I've seen how they play. I spoke with Sporting midfielder Morten Hjulmand about it, and he is also very pleased with the coach, so I am eager for him to start. From what I've seen so far, he plays a 3-man defense, and it might be a bit different from what I'm used to in the past. So it will be exciting to see how he implements his ideas, and I am looking forward to working with a young, ambitious coach. I think that's a good thing. He understands what modern football is about. I don't necessarily see his youth as a negative aspect. On the contrary, it could even bring something extra. We usually talk at the club or when we are with the national team about how things are going. There, Morten Hjulmand only talked about the great ideas and a slightly different approach than what he might be used to. After United's 2-0 win over PAOK, Ahmad said, "I'm excited to have him in this team and I can't wait to work with him. Everyone is here to give his best and sometimes it's good. So today we have to enjoy together and we are ready for the next step." Casemiro said, "The best thing is that everyone speaks highly of him." He marked an era at Sporting at a time when FC Porto were the winners. Sporting are always among the three favorites, but they are usually a little behind Benfica and FC Porto, who are usually stronger. He marked an era, won titles, and had a brilliant career at Sporting. Everyone speaks highly of him. He added, "He will have an exceptional group here, who want to help, who want to continue growing, who want to learn, who want to be at the top of the table. We are waiting for him with great joy and happiness." Christian Eriksen said, "I am looking forward to coming back. Of course, I've seen his results recently, and I've seen how much Sporting has suddenly come into the media and won a lot of games, including against Manchester City. I hope he comes in and creates a breath of fresh air, and then we have to see how it goes." Onana said when asked about Sporting's 4-1 win over Manchester City, "I did watch the game yesterday. It was a great victory for them. It's a different system, but my teammates are all pragmatic. I think everyone here is capable of playing in each system, so I don't think this will be an issue for us. We have big players. They will step up." Finally, Matthijs de Ligt said, "I don't know much about him yet, but I do know that he did a good job at Sporting. With a new coach, it's always a bit of a wait and see. You have to do your very best and remain yourself. I've played in back three for the national team, but also Juventus and Bayern," he said. "In the end, like against Leicester, we played in ball possession with a back three, so let's see what happens. I think a back three or a back four, it's in general the same. The only thing of importance is how the team is set up. You can play in a back three, but if everything is not compact and everybody is doing their own job, then it's going to be really difficult. The same in a back four. That's going to be the biggest challenge for the trainers, to get everyone on the same wavelength and same page to improve as a team and improve as players." United players have praised Amorim's energy, his loyalty to his players, and his innovative tactics, which many believe could be the boost the team needs. With comments from Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Rasmus Højlund, and others, it's clear the squad is ready and eager to adapt to Amorim's style. Even players who aren't yet fully familiar with his methods, like Matthijs de Ligt, are optimistic about the new system and keen to see how he will bring everyone together on the field. As Amorim takes charge, this is a fresh start and a massive opportunity for United to come back stronger. So let's keep supporting the team and see how this new chapter unfolds under Amorim's leadership. If you're as excited as we are, make sure to follow us for more updates and insights into Amorim's impact at United.